Hey guys, we're going to be doing a random Q&A video. Questions that were asked on Facebook.
So I'm going to read them off of the iPad, and if I'm feeling in a real edit mood, then I might insert your guys' actual comments. No promises though, but I will read your guys' names, and I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time because obviously only you know how to say your last name considering I've never met you. So we're going to hop right into it. So the first question comes from Sarah Clooney, and maybe we should start at the top because, never mind, we'll get there. Alright, so first question, okay, this one's for you, Ryan. Magnus Don Bowden. Sorry, I had to look at the picture. Okay. He asks, he says, I know Ryan loves guns, so I wonder what kind of guns he has and what type of gun he would like to have the most.
Well, starting with what I currently have, I have a Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. The reason I went with 22, for anybody that's kind of chuckling inside, I know, I understand. The reason I went with the 22 for my first gun is just sheer cost of ammo. I wanted to have fun shooting it, and
he was under 21, so it's not like he could get a handgun anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I couldn't get a handgun at the time. I thought about getting a 223, but it's like 10 times more expensive for the ammo, and that kind of steered me away from that. So that's what I currently have. I'm going to be getting a handgun sometime in the near future. What I really want, what I'm thinking about getting is a Walther P99 or the PPQ. They're very similar. I like the P99, but I don't think they make it anymore. That's why I'm going to go with the PPQ.
That's not your dream gun, though.
No. The handgun I really want is an FN57. Awesome gun. Go check it out.
But that's the one that they use in Chuck, right?
Yes. We were watching Chuck at the time that I first started looking at this gun, and as we were watching Chuck, I realized every single gun that the bad guys have is the FN57, the one that I really want.
Not saying that he's a bad guy.
No, I'm not a bad guy. I promise.
Yeah.
But it is the gun that I want.
Yeah.
So.
It's expensive.
Yes, it's very expensive.
Yep. Okay, now on to Sarah Clooney. She asks, where did you and Ryan go on your honeymoon? That's the first question, so we'll answer that one first.
We went to Nashville, Indiana, not Tennessee.
No, not Tennessee.
Nashville, Indiana, it's about, 45 minutes south of Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's about four and a half hours from where we are, and we're right outside Chicago.
Yeah.
So.
It was a lot of fun. It's a nice little tourist town. It's got some hills, nice parks, or forest preserves.
Yes, that one.
Forest preserves, that's what it is. A lot of fun. We went horseback riding. That was my first time ever.
Yep.
Tons of fun. If you ever get the chance, definitely go do it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We actually got to run with the horses, and we didn't have to wear helmets or anything like that. And we paid for like an hour and a half trail, but it ended up being 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because the only reason they allow you to run is because they're actually willing to stop and adjust everything to make sure that you won't fall off or anything like that. But it was a lot of fun. I hadn't been horseback riding in years, so yeah, that was probably the highlight of our honeymoon trip. So, yep. The second question, do you have any plans for children in the future? This is the question we get asked the most, probably, and the answer to that is yes. Yes, we want lots of kids. In the beginning, it was the plan was to have 2 kids of our own and then adopt 2 kids, but kind of as time has gone on, I'm like, maybe we'll have 6 kids and then we'll adopt. So, I don't know, probably just whatever God wills us to have on our own, and then we will adopt. But our plan is to adopt after, most likely, we have our children ourselves.
Yep.
So, yep. Next question is from Glenn Chapman, and he asks, do you have a P.O. box where I could write you and Ryan? Right now, we don't. You're actually the first request we've gotten for one. I feel a little weird getting one at this point in our YouTube just because we're not that big of YouTubers. But in the future, if we get a lot of people that are asking for one, then yes, we'll look at getting one for you guys. But for right now, we don't. But we have, of course, our Facebook that you sent in your question to, that you can always reach us in messages there if you wanted to tell us anything. So yeah, maybe in the future, but not right now. And the next question comes from Shanna Clark Bells. and she asks, what do you guys like to do on the weekends? There's like a outdoor mall by us that we'll go to if it's nice out. Obviously we live outside Chicago, so winter can be pretty brutal, so we don't go there all the time.
Especially this one.
Yeah.
This winter's been bad. Most weekends we'll just hang out. Sometimes we'll go, well actually almost every weekend we either go to her parents or my parents. Just have dinner, lunch, whatever. Spend time with them.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we go just window shopping, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
we're big
to get out of the house.
People. Yeah, we're big fans of delayed gratification. Well, I'm not a fan of it, but I practice it. He's a fan of it. Basically just meaning that you like set a goal for the things you want, and just because you have the money for it doesn't necessarily mean that you buy it. So we aren't typical 21-year-olds in that we don't own credit cards and we don't have any debt. So we like to keep it that way, but obviously for us, if we want to buy something, we have to be able to afford it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we will. So we'll usually attach some kind of goal or something to getting whatever it is that we may want. So yeah, we're big window shoppers because it kind of gets you fired up maybe to reach the goal that you have currently set so that you can get it. Or finding new things that you may want. And then she asks, another question is, Arianna, what are your favorite recipes to cook? I'm not going to go into that right now. I am planning on doing like actual recipe videos, kind of showing you guys how to make some of the healthier recipes that I make. But some of them include like a chili recipe. I have a potato soup recipe that's mainly cauliflower. But don't let that scare you. It tastes really good. That's your favorite probably that I make.
It's real good.
Yeah. And some chicken pita pocket, like avocado chicken pita pockets as well. And yeah, I don't know.
I've really been craving, actually today I was craving the turkey burgers.
Oh, I haven't made turkey burgers in a while. Yeah. I make turkey burgers as well, lettuce bun turkey burgers. So I'll look at making some of those in the future. But it'll definitely take a lot more setup and time to record that. But definitely look forward to some of those. And then Shanna also asked if we cook together. I'd say a lot of the time I'll start with saying, yes, you can help me, and then I just say, go away. I finish it.
But then I'll do the dishes.
Yeah, he does the dishes. I do not like dishes. I might like break down crying or something if it's like really bad. It's like just something I really don't like doing. So he's awesome in that he'll do the dishes and I'll cook. But there are nights where I say, you're cooking, I don't want to, and so I just tell him to go in there and find something to cook.
Which is most of the time just putting something in their microwave.
Yeah. We do cook together though sometimes. Yeah. When we make some of the meals that we like freeze, he'll definitely help with parts of that. So like the chili, he'll cook the turkey, the ground turkey and such, while I'm like cutting up everything else. So we do, but probably more often I cook by myself, or he offers to help, I say yes, and then I just tell him to go away eventually.
We have fun when we cook though.
Yes, we do. Unless I'm stressed out and really hot.
That's true. Yes.
The next question comes from Abby Ward, and she would like to know, first, how did you guys meet? High school. We met in speech class our sophomore year, but I didn't really know it was the same person when I started liking him, because he looked way different. So like, really like, first time we had a connection would be junior year.
Chemistry class.
Chemistry class. Was it first semester? First semester, I think.
Yeah, it was first semester.
So yes. For our second question, how did he propose? I think we're going to have to do a separate video on this, because
if you guys want to see it.
If you want to see it, let us know if you would like to know, because truth is, when we first got engaged, we were only 17. We were extremely immature, completely night and day difference from what we are now. So that would be a long story, kind of explaining how we got to where we are now. So maybe we could do like a proposal story / then and now kind of how things changed, I guess. So let us know if you would like to know that. I know Abby Ward already says yes, she would like to see that. But anyone else that would like to, let us know in the comments. And the next question comes from Beth Kaufman, and she asks, when you're at home and Levi doesn't have his vest on and you happen to have an attack coming on, does he act like a service dog? So the question of this would be yes. I don't have panic attacks very often anymore, but he does know when my like when I start to get really stressed out or cry. He could not even be looking at me or in the same room, and if I start to cry, within a few minutes, he's usually right there with his head near me, trying to get me to pet him in some way. So yes, even without his vest on, he is definitely aware of what's going on. So that's it on Facebook. I do know of another question that I've gotten a lot, and it would take me too long to look it up. Who exactly has asked it, but was how much our wedding costs. And this is actually something I am very willing to talk about because we didn't spend a lot at all.
Like she said earlier, we don't have any debt, and
Yeah,
that
we
goes
didn't-
for the wedding as
Yeah,
well.
we didn't even go into debt for our wedding or our honeymoon, nothing like that. So our wedding actually only cost just over $7,000. With that being said, everything was like handmade. And we did a dessert-only wedding. We had our wedding on Friday night. And our wedding started at 7:30 p.m. So we had a dessert-only wedding. All of the desserts were bought at Sam's Club, actually. And so no one knew. I mean, there was no one that mentioned, hey, did you buy these, at a store? Because they were really good. I mean, Sam's Club, if you've been there, they have really, really good dessert foods. So yeah, it was just over $7,000. If you guys want to know kind of a more in detail kind of video on how we had a wedding for that cheap, then definitely I could do a video on that for you guys. That'll probably just be me though, because Ryan, he wasn't as much into the planning of it.
I was more the money guy on that than anything.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely had a say in whether he liked stuff or not, but it was me, my mom, and my sister really that did a lot of the actual figuring out how to get stuff. So, yeah. So go ahead and leave below if you guys would like to know about that as well.
Is that it?
Yeah, you can close it out.
That's it. That's all we got for you today. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it.
Oh, I haven't said that yet, so now it's going to be a thing. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. It helps us.
We like thumbs ups. Thumbs ups.
Thumbs ups.
We like a thumb. We would like a thumbs up. Only if you liked it, of course. Don't thumbs up if you didn't like it.
But don't thumbs down if you didn't like it either.
Yeah, don't thumbs down. Don't be one of those people. But
I'm just joking. Alright. You can leave constructive criticism if you didn't.
There we go.
There you go.
That is a good way to do.
That's a good way. Yep.
Good phrase. Constructive criticisms down below, or positives, whatever you may choose to leave.
Let us know what else you guys would like to see from us, because with our new schedule, Ryan and I will be uploading videos more frequently together, and I don't want to run out of ideas. So we will definitely, you don't need to mention daily vlogs. I know a lot of people want to see more of those, and we have an actual day for like a vlog now every week. So just like any videos, like not really follow around vlogs that you guys want to see with both of us. So, all right. So we will see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.
I just realized I've been staring at the paper. Oh well. No, we're gonna start over, because I was staring at it the whole time. I'll turn it. Were you looking at the paper?
No, I've been staring right.
Nancy, I should have listened.
Right there.
Okay, turn it. I'll do this.
What? We can't have fun?
No. No fun allowed. Stop.
Okay, I'm not doing it. On the street.